Welcome to Nobody Cares. Knowledge bites, strategic insights on leadership, scaled for the ambitious, and delivered in less than 5 minutes.
The reality of leadership is that nobody cares about your intent. They only care about your impact. And I wanted to create a format for the ambitious leaders I work with. Something you can digest in less than 5 minutes while you're at the gym or on your way to the office. High intensity perspective for leaders who don't have time for fluff. So today we're talking about the connected tissues of the executive suite, communication. Over the last 25 years, from my time at Microsoft and Oracle to leading teams of thousands at IBM, I've seen brilliant strategies fail for one reason: a breakdown in the signal. Leadership at scale isn't about being the loudest person in the room, it's about being the clearest. We often think that we've communicated because we sent the memo, but in most organizations, communication isn't a broadcast, it really is a loop. So if you have conviction, but a lack of communication to transmit it, you're just a voice in the wilderness. If you have compassion, but you don't communicate it, your team sees indifference. You really have to verify that the message received is actually the message you intended. In the full executive tablet framework I use with the founders I advise and invest in, I've added an 11th dimension to the self-test, and I wanted to audit yourself on these 3 behaviors today. The first one is what I call the clarity test. Did you define success so clearly today that there is no room for interpretation? Then you have the context test. Did you tell your team why this matters in a 3, 6, 12-month mission, or are you just checking boxes? And then finally, the listening test, which is, did you actually listen to the dissenting voice in the meeting, or were you just waiting for your turn to move the agenda forward? Often the issue with communication is the illusion that it occurred. So if you answered rarely to these, you aren't just slowing down, you're creating technical debt in your culture. I go into much more details of these 11 dimensions in my long-form blog, which is available for free in our community for ambitious leaders like you. So all you need to do is to go to my Substack, look for Nobody Cares. You can check out the blog. And of course, if you're an ambitious leader building something at scale, don't hesitate to comment, reach out. Beyond these bites of knowledge, I spend my time advising, investing in people who, just like you, want to move the needle. So if there's anything I can do to help, let's talk.
This has been Knowledge Bites. For the full executive tablet and to join our community of ambitious leaders, visit my Substack.